Happy 2000. Hello, happy 2022. Today is January something. January 27th? Yes, wow. Today is January 27th, and I figured today would be the day that we vlog and kick off the new year. Even though it's not so new anymore, for me it feels new still because this month already has been a whirlwind of things, and we'll get into that later. But I just wanted to vlog my day. It is Thursday. We're just gonna do a day in the life today. If you're new here, my name is Vika and welcome to my channel. So, like my life, my house is currently a disaster. So here's just a preview of what we're looking like here. For starters, Christmas is still sitting in here. Got grocery delivery today. I put majority of it away that at least needed to go into the fridge and everything, but this is what's left. Also, I want to show you my poor freaking eggs. I did Walmart delivery. So I had ordered some eggs and I didn't see them. I couldn't find them at first within my grocery pile. And so I only saw one bag with that fragile label on it, and they were our chips. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really hope they just like forgot our eggs completely because I only saw that label on the chips. And no, unfortunately, no, they didn't forget the eggs. They just didn't label them and they got smashed. So yeah, some of our eggs did not make it, unfortunately. I know I should just throw them away, but I'm gonna be lazy and just close them. Today's a pretty busy work day, so I'm just trying to make myself some food so that I can get to it. If you don't know, I work from home. I work for a solar company. Yeah, I'm just having yogurt and some granola. I used to get really fancy with these yogurt parfaits though, and like really layer them, you know, all about presentation, the fresh berries, and I don't do that anymore. Hello. It is a little bit later now. I'm taking a break from work and I actually got through a lot of stuff and I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna sit down here. And I've been working from home for almost 2 freaking years, which is insane to me. And I still love it. I really enjoy it. I am totally an introvert, and so this is definitely my element, and I'm so grateful to have a job where I can stay home. Anyways, just want to work on better time management in like different ways and doing things that I should be doing. I will usually sit at my desk and I'm like, okay, at this time I'm going to take a break. I'm gonna go do this, or I'm going to go and change or get ready for the day or look like human. And then whatever time frame I set for myself, I'm like, oh, oops, it's gone over. And then I'll set like another time frame of like, okay, at this time I'll go and do it. And then I just never do. And then by the time I get off of work, I'm like, oh, I'm tired. And then I just stay home and I don't do anything. This is my break, I guess, is talking to the camera. Also, I got a package. If we want to look at what I got, we could do that. So I got this package from ASOS, and this is kind of a part of my birthday present to myself. We can do a quick haul. I kind of forgot what I got. What is this? Oh, some shoes. Okay, yeah, it wasn't that much stuff. So basically this was part of my birthday present to myself. My birthday was on January 6th. This whole month has just been weird, and we can talk about that after this. But so first up, I don't know why I bought these white ankle boots that, again, I don't go anywhere, so, but I think they're so cute, so I'm excited to wear these around the house. Well, I lied. I can wear these to church. That's really the only other place I go, and even then. I also just got this ribbed white v-neck. It's super oversized and I really like it. I really like the material. I think this was like 10 bucks too. So next up, I thought this was a dress, but it's just a black jumpsuit. I think you can't go wrong with a black jumpsuit. here that is. You can't see these, and I'm not going to try these on for you, sorry. And then I also got a dress, which I do need more dresses for church. And it's just this brown and black, like polka dotted dress. It's about midi length. This is literally the worst haul ever. I love it. And last but not least, then I also just got this collared v-neck sweater. It's a little bit cropped, but it's pretty oversized. But yeah, she looks comfy. I could have sworn online it was a little bit lighter pink, but you know, she's getting out of her comfort zone. And by doing this haul, I just remembered that's why I don't do hauls on this channel anymore. That was actually one of my very first videos on my channel, was doing a clothing haul, and I cringe when I even think about that video. I mean, granted, it was one of my very first, so I was just awkward in general and just bad at filming, and then it was just, I don't know, it was kind of boring. Which, like, I love watching haul videos and I love seeing what other people have to show, but for some reason I don't know how to do it correctly. So now we can get into the beginning of the year. This year has been a whirlwind already. So rewind back to January 1st, I think. I started putting together different birthday plans that I had. My birthday is on January 6th, which the only plan that I had like set in stone for myself that I had planned out a month prior was to visit the temple on my birthday. So yeah, I already had my temple appointment set. I was really excited for that. And instead of like having like a birthday dinner or like this big thing, or even having anything, I really just wanted to do things like alone or like for myself, kind of by myself, which is funny because I'm actually trying to get out of that habit. I had set an appointment to get a facial on my birthday. I was gonna do a little shopping spree, so I was putting it together a budget for that, and just all these things that I wanted to do just for myself. That night my husband started to get sick, and then my sister found out that our friends that she was with ended up testing positive for, you know, we were just laying low. And then on January 3rd we actually found out that someone very near and dear to my heart had actually passed away. It was kind of anticipated, but of course, like, losing anyone sucks in general. So that was really hard. And then the day after we had gotten that news was when I actually started to get sick. And at that point, my husband was more sick. My sister was doing okay. And so by the time my birthday rolled around, I was already hella sick, and we went and got tested, and we also tested positive. And I had the worst of it in our house. And I had all of like the classic symptoms. I had like a ton of congestion and just respiratory issues. And then with losing my auntie, I was trying to get better as soon as possible so that I could go home at some point. It was just hard to grieve at that point. Like, it literally hurt. Couldn't cry because I couldn't breathe. Like, anytime I started to cry, I would freak out even more because I couldn't breathe. So that was also fun. So I literally just tried not to think about it. I did a lot of praying that week. But yeah, thankfully prayers were answered. A lot of the worst symptoms came and went, and I was feeling a lot better. And I was able to be with my family. But it was just a lot on my heart. The weekend of my auntie's funeral was when the tsunami in Tonga had hit. All of those emotions from obviously losing someone, and then with the tsunami coming, was just so overwhelming. It was just so much. So yeah, grieving through COVID, and then overcoming COVID, and then being able to, you know, grieve and mourn with my family actually brought a lot of relief. And I will always feel better being surrounded by family. Dealing with these last few weeks, you know, I've been trying to get into a better schedule. My husband and I have set a bunch of goals for ourselves, but these last few weeks have really humbled me, and I feel like I could be in a way worse headspace. I could really hold on to, you know, all of these bad things that have happened and just let it take over my mind. But I'm proud of myself that I'm not letting it. And to be honest, I am vlogging today so that I could kind of hold myself accountable for these other areas of my life that I want to improve. You know, getting ready for the day, changing my clothes out of like pajamas. And like, although, I mean, I'm not wearing anything fancy, but you know, I at least didn't wake up in this, you know. I know I'm still a mess, but I could be, you know, a worse mess, you know? Which y'all know me, I've definitely come on this channel looking way more busted. So I'm definitely comfortable with living or coming on my channel like that. I know that if I am working on vlogging, I know there's a greater chance of me being more productive because it's content, right? Obviously I wouldn't vlog me sitting at my desk all day, which is typically what I do. But anyways, thanks for listening to me ramble. I really need to get back to work now. So I started working and I was thinking about how none of that probably made sense or it's probably just not cohesive at all in general. Also, I didn't mention this, it's because it's unimportant, but basically all through Vlogmas and through the end of the year, I was dealing with another health issue, which was causing a ton of physical pain, but it was also just like mentally, I was just exhausted. Thankfully that subsided while I was going through the vid, because I told my husband, I'm like, if this was still happening while I had that, I don't know guys. It was a lot. Bless my husband, he is a freaking champion of the world, of the universe, and he deserves everything in the world because he took care of me. Now I feel like I can go through anything. Like this year can throw anything at me and I feel like I'm ready. It's a little bit late. It is 5 o'clock and I got off of work an hour ago and I've just been laying in my bed. And I'm not gonna lie, that is a part of my daily routine.
We're leaving. We're gonna go babysit my nephew and his cousin.
Even though I'm really tired and I would prefer to lay in my bed now, even though I love my nephew and I can't wait to see him and I love playing with him, I just need to get over this feeling. Like I always feel bad for my sister because I'm like, oh, do you want to do this with me, or I can go with you, blah, blah, blah. And then none of that happens because this time rolls around and I'm like, this is my laying in bed time, which is not a thing. It's not a thing. It's my thing and I'm trying to break that habit. So yeah, anyways, we are gonna go babysit. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Good morning. It's almost noon. I have 2 waffles, one with Nutella and one with butter for health reasons. But in my defense, they are gluten-free and whole grain and also apple cinnamon, so they smell delicious. I'm too lazy to get my tripod, so we can sit up there. I'm whispering because my coworker is in a meeting. If you're new here, when I talk about my coworker, I mean my husband. We're still enjoying the Stanley. I'm just taking a work break. It is bright as hell in here. Oh my gosh. Much better. You guys, this is still my favorite gift. Anyways, I'm taking a break from work, so I figured I would get ready for the day or continue getting ready. Like maybe fix my hair. So really all that I'm gonna do is like my eyebrows and lashes, kind of like yesterday. Gosh, it's so warm in our room compared to the living room, which is where we work, because the sun's on this side of the building and I kind of wish I worked in here. So that's a little bit better, kind of. I think that was a little baby knocking on my door. And if it wasn't a little baby, that's awkward because it sounded like a child. Hold on.
Surprise! Ta-da!
It's a little bit later in the day. I was correct about the little knocks on the door. And now it's date night. Here's date number 1. Here's date number 2.
Hey,
Where are we going?
to museum.
Yes, we are going to a museum to hang out, check out all the dinosaur bones and all of the things. So, see you there.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Learning about fossils.
We're at the museum.
We're at the-
Oh, he's big higher.
He's bigger than you, huh?
How many times have you been here?
Probably 10, 15.
Dang. Sad. Just kidding. This is actually my second time here. A really long time. We did the museum and now we're at the burger shop, according to Bubs.
You know what you're talking
And we're just getting food and then we're gonna take this child home. Welcome back to the vlog. It's Saturday now. We are headed right now to Target. We're gonna pick up some things and then we're gonna grab some lunch and then we are going to head up to HIYEEE County and we're gonna celebrate his grandpa's 80th birthday. And we're so excited and he's the best. You have the best grandparents.
Pretty amazing.
They're pretty dope. But if you have grandparents that are still alive and you don't call them or talk to them or spend time with them, you suck. And I kind of hate you. I never had the luxury of that in my life. So if you still have grandparents still around, take advantage of that, spend time with them. So yeah, that's just what we're doing today. I think we're gonna get sushi for lunch.
Probably something quick.
Sushi's quick.
Never been to a quick sushi spot.
Well, order ahead. I love that this Target has 1 million cones and 1 million signs to show that you have to stop for pedestrians because people don't.
You don't like this stuff. We got the good stuff.
Target was a success. I am not getting sushi. And so now we're getting sandwiches at the slowest sandwich spot around here.
The slowest drive-thru you could ever go to.
It's still delicious.
No,
Thanks,
if we were getting
Gandalf.
sushi, we would barely have gotten our drinks right now, so.
Yeah, but if we were gonna get sushi, I would have ordered it in Target.
Look, right.
All right, right here, 1,